Morning, everybody. Jason, Hollis Farms. Excuse me. Boy, it is a beautiful day today. Supposed to get up to about 65, I think. Still in the, I don't know, probably high 50s right now. Got a little vest on. Wind's blowing. Y'all are really gonna think I'm crazy for what we've done now. All right, so a little background on what brought this all about with this van here. I'll tell y'all this and then we'll get into looking at it. Me and Cody hunted an awful lot this year. He really got into it, and most of the time we was hunting out of the Titan back here with the topper on it. I love the setup with my deck system and the topper on it. Everything stays dry, got all your stuff with you. But we were so packed, and this sounds kind of crazy, but this is kind of the way we roll. We were so packed in there with all our junk, and like it's an hour from here, you know, where we hunt, so you got to have everything, and you got two of everything, it seems like. And me and Cody was riding down the road one day, and I said, and I'd been seeing these things on the YouTube and Instagram and whatnot. I said, Cody, we need a van. Boy, he kind of smiled. He said, that'd be fun. So, and I told him we needed more room. And I said, man, I've been seeing these vans, people converting them to this and that, campers and all that stuff. And I said, I'm fixing to start looking. I'm going to get us a van and we'll have it to hunt out of next go around. So, I'm going to show y'all what we got. All right, so here's what we got. 2013 Ford Econoline E350 van. All right, before I go any further showing y'all the van, I have studied a bunch. I still don't know a lot about them. There is a pile, excuse me, a pile of different E-Series van, but the main thing that I found out is they quit making the E-Series van like this in 2014. I said, golly, if I'm gonna do this, you know, that'd be 6, 7, 8. You know, the newest one we could have is 8 years old. They still make the cabin chassis. They call it a cutaway. I guess ambulances and whatever, but they don't make it with the body on the back. I said, gum. And I looked and looked at these Ford Transit all-wheel drives and stuff like that. And I finally decided just to see if I could find one of these E-Series with the right miles on them. I got a buddy of mine that works on, he's a big mechanic. He's the one that put the lift on the Lexus and does all my stuff like that I need him to do. And he said, for what you gonna do, you need to get one of them E-Series. So that's what we did. So I started looking for the vans on the internet, eBay, this and that. And I ended up finding this one. I found one in Florida that was low mileage. It was an E250 maybe. And this is a 350, which it didn't really matter. I didn't want a 150. I decided the 250 or 350. And the one I found in Florida was an 05 with like 50,000 miles on it. This is a 13 with, I think it's got 71,000 miles on it. Like I said, I'm still learning on these things. This is the extended version or whatever you want to call it. Like I said, some of y'all may know a lot more about vans than I do, probably so, but I think the regular one would stop about right there behind the tire, and then you got the extended. I kind of wanted just the regular one, but I got to measuring on my Dodge truck and all. This wheelbase, I think the wheelbase on the Dodge is 148 maybe. This is 138 if I remember right. Gonna just about be the same length from what I can tell. And this may be a little shorter. I got to measure them a little closer when I get the Dodge back. But I think this is gonna be real close to a long wheelbase like our Dodge, Ford, anyone, the 4-door long wheelbase. I think it's gonna be about the same. But, and I was trying to decide, I see a lot of people that's getting these things and converting them, the ones that are just the work models that stop right here with like the floor and all, and it's just open back there. I decided I wanted the passenger version to where I can, it's already got carpet in it. I won't have to, I may put mats in it, but basically I wanted one that was finished on the inside as far as all the covering, and it's kind of going to be insulated and all, because I'm not going to get real fancy with this. I'm going to kind of show y'all what I'm going to do. I still want to be, I still got some measuring to do. I know for sure we'll have 2 chairs up here. And these 2 right here, this one will seat, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 10-passenger van. So it'll seat 10 if I keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can ride 6 if I keep these 2. Let's go to both the doors open, Batwing style or whatever you want to call it. I know a lot of them have a lot of the work models or whatever, cargo vans, I think is what they call them, have a sliding door up there. I like the passenger type doors there. So I'm gonna probably for sure end up taking 2 rows out. And I measured a little bit yesterday from the back here up to the back of that second row of seats is 6 foot. And that's more than we've got in the Titan. And I'm gonna end up, I'm gonna probably, when I get to feeling better and get this back better, me and Cody's gonna do some customizing. We're gonna build us a deck or something here. If I can get storage under it, kind of like the deck system on the Titan, but I'm gonna probably build something unless I find something I like that's already built for it. I still got a lot of studying to do on it, but I'll be able to, I'll have 6 foot under it and 6 foot on top, and probably can figure out some ways to hang stuff on the side. But I really think when we get done, I've seen people that take these off. That may be I don't know what's in there, and they have storage here. Just a lot of people's living in these things. Van seems to be, I mean, that door is, they're just still tight. I don't think, I know it was a 1 owner. I mean, it's so tight, I like it. But let's get up here and see what we think inside. I hadn't even hardly really looked at it a lot yet. All right, so I'm sitting in the 2nd row seat right here now. I still can't move around good, y'all. The one thing that would have been nice with like the Transit, you can get it, it's taller, and you can stand up in it, but I just decided on this model and I think it'll be better. Not sure what this thing was used for. It's got a fire extinguisher and the roadside flares and stuff or whatever you call it there, but we'll go up front and take a look at it and see what's up there. I do like this little handrail here to get in. And this thing's got vents for each seat and little lights, and I hadn't even fooled with the lights yet, so I know they are not coming on like the other lights when it's not on, but the doors are open. I think that little light right there will be handy when we get built, what we're gonna get built. But this thing's just clean as a pin. I need to probably find me some kind of mat system, like the Husky liner mats or whatever that turn up on the side. In the front, I'm gonna get some. We're gonna do this thing right, hopefully. All right, so let's go around here and get in the seat. Just got a little step for the driver right here. The thing sits pretty good. I got my back brace and all on right now, so it's kind of awkward, but it's got about all the bells and whistles that I need. I'm not sure what it was used for because it's got this sticker in it, no smoking sticker. Like I said, it's got fire extinguisher and this reflectors and all if you break down on the side of the road. I don't know if it was military or what. I hadn't really worried about that, but it's got cruise control, of course climate control front and rear. Got a couple of plugs for plugging in phone chargers and stuff. It's got a CD player, radio. This thing is clean now. I'm telling you, it's clean. I've got it dirty. They cleaned it up good, but I've got it dirty by getting in it. I'm gonna have to get me some floor mats in it. This thing's got the Pretty sure, oh yeah, it's got the traction control where you can cut it on and off. It's got they make this thing where you can get it in. They make this thing, as far as I can tell, from what I've studied. I'm not sure if they still put the diesel in some of them. I'm sure they do, but they got the 5-point Triton. They call it the Triton 5.4 V8, and then they got the, I'm not sure what the V10 is. Is it a 6.4 or whatever? I don't know what it is. But anyway, you can get the V8, the V10, and the diesel, I'm pretty sure. And this one's got that, the smaller of the three, the V8, Triton V8. They say this thing's bulletproof. So that's what's in. This thing's just clean as a pin. I hadn't even got on the highway with it or nothing yet. We'll do that later. But we got a lot of work that's going to go on, take place on this thing. This may be a pretty long project. It's not going to happen just real quick, but hopefully we can get everything done that I want to get done by deer season. And got some other things I'm fixing to do to the Lexus. We may use it for turkey season, but I just think all in all, no better gas mileage than anything gets anymore. By the time you get something in it, I think me and Cody can have us a ball in this thing. If I got done with it, I'd be using it traveling for the baseball tournaments, but I'm not there yet. I still got to figure out exactly how many seats I'm going to leave in it. Normally, it ain't nobody but me and Cody, but I wouldn't mind having at least the one seat behind us, but we'll measure on that and all. And the one thing about it being like this, if taking 2 rows of seats is not enough, we'll just take another one out and add on to our platform. Probably going to end up building that out of wood, probably just to start with, see how it goes, and maybe get to do some of that before too long, depending on how my back gets. But I am really liking it. And there is all kind of accessories. These E-Series vans have been out so long. There's all kind of accessories you can get for them. There's one they got like a visor storage I saw somewhere you can get right there, and I may get that because y'all know how much junk we got. This thing's got a pretty good sized dash to keep junk on. Y'all know a bunch of stuff will end up there. I think they call this part here the dog house, where you can get to the back side of the motor, but it's got 1, 2, 3 cup holders, storage there, storage there, storage there. Got plenty of storage in the doors there. But what I'm hoping, this thing's big enough, me and Cody ought to be able to get organized in this thing and be right. It's just going to take us a long time to do it. I wish this kind of floor was all the way through it, but it's not. It's got the carpet in the back, but it's clean as a pin. We just had to get that covered up with some kind of mat or something probably. But we'll probably keep most of our dirt and mud back in the back. I'm gonna sure get a bat back there. All right, so we might as well get in here and look at the motor while we're here. You can't see much of it, but it is clean. I can tell you all that. I got the thing from up north and got it delivered. This is only the second time that I've ever bought a vehicle and got it delivered to me sight unseen. The other one that I did was that green 98 Dodge. And I talked to the fella a long time, just like I did this one. I think we're okay. I got it from up north, but I don't think this van came from up north. I got to look at the Carfax and all. I thought I saw something on California or something on there, but anyway, I was worried about the rust and stuff from coming from up north, but this thing's clean as a pin. You can tell, from what I can tell, I hadn't really been up under it a lot, but it hadn't been painted over or covered up. This thing it's pretty right and pretty clean. I think we're gonna be satisfied. All right, y'all, like I said, this is gonna be a pretty long project to get everything done that I want to get done. Man, turn that up. Dang, my foot was on the gas or something. About blowed her up, didn't I? But anyway, probably not gonna use it until we get everything done to it. I'm just gonna take our time and get it done right, so when we start using it, we can just start using it. But fixing to park it park it under the shed, and call it a day on this one. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.